Full book on how people smell different smells.
Yeah, so whenever I smell that, I just make sure that I have the smoker available. I try not to add smoke, although if I have to, I will, because we want the bees just doing their jobs. Nurse bees are found on brood comb, but if you smoke them, then I don't know where they'll be. Okay. Because you know, they'll start running around the hive and eating honey. So we prefer not to smoke during, although it might not be possible. And so then the other thing is open brood is far better than sealed brood.
For the sample?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, the best thing to do, I'm sure you guys all know this, since would be to
do you want
so
me
I
to
want to
brush
just
those
take
in?
no, I just make sure the queen's not on the other side. And I suck at finding queens, which is unfortunate, but and then I just clean them up here, and they'll start walking in the hive. So I'm going to guess that this is where the brood starts. In here.
Want me to hold anything?
Nope. And this is a good frame of open brood. You see there's eggs and larvae. Somebody wants to look on the other side for the queen while I look on this side. And then we'll switch sides. I don't see her on this side.
I don't see anything.
Is she bent? Sorry.
Yeah, and the stuff on the top.
I thought I saw him moving her around. Let's see.
Do they usually center on her, don't they?
It really depends.
That's not her, is
At
it?
times they do.
Once you
Okay,
see
no.
her, it'll be really obvious
Obvious.
that it's
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, if you're wondering if it's her, it's not her.
Right.
Because when you'll see her, you'll go, oh, there
I
she
don't-
is.
I don't see her on this side.
Alright, I'll check this side now, and you guys check that side.
No. Unless she's in a clump in there or something.
Well, that's typically
there.
going to be a little bit of honey on the edges.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're kind of concentrating.
And then when
that.
you see them all packed in there like that, they're eating honey.
Okay.
So, alright, move this stuff out of my tub. Let's go. And of course I don't have my jar ready because I always am unprepared.
I do
for what I'm
that.
actually doing. And I do have a second one of these. So I used to recommend starting with the sugar in the jar, but last time I did this I tried it without, and I think it works better. So just get a half cup of these in there.
That's awesome.
Half cup
You got
peas.
this out of a Betty Crocker cookbook? Yep.
It's a little somewhere between Hogwarts recipes and...
Yeah. And then the rest of them can just go right back in.
Okay, so half a cup of bees in a jar.
Yep.
With a screen.
Uh-huh.
Is that a special screen or can be any screen?
It's 1/8 inch hardware cloth. It's just got to be, you know, it's about
Sure.
that size.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has them for sale at the
Yeah.
store, so we can
Oh,
pick
great.
one up. Yeah.
And so I put the sugar on there next.
Half cup sugar? Shake?
No, it's two teaspoons. But I have lately been just doing 1 scoop off the end of a hive tool.
That's about 2 teaspoons.
So we candy the bees.
Yes, exactly. And the reason that I think this way works better.
Sorry, I'm the cook in the group, so.
Because it sifts the sugar a little bit, and so it doesn't clump up as much.
Ah, that's a good idea.
And so then.
Now, will these bees survive?
Mostly.
Mostly.
Yeah. And then we go. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Start timer for 2 minutes.
Ah.
And who's gonna do it? Yes.
Nice.
And so what happens is they're distributing the sugar amongst themselves as well as generating some heat, and that helps the mites release. And so while that's happening, we can close up the hive
Oh, okay.
a little bit and get some of the bees out of the air, because we have a lot of these to do, and there'll be a frenzy by the...
Oh, we're used to bee frenzies.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's here to have 19.
Oh boy, David, you don't know what you got yourself into.
Yeah, you might want to get your stepdaughter to go way away, because we've had, when we met
We've
the
all
Hive 19,
been stung.
well, not me. When we've had
Oh,
Hive
that's right.
19, we've had people stung as far away as that trailer over there. They really get pissed.
Maybe we should do Hive 19 now, and that way
do them last.
do them last.
If they're going to be cranky.
That's true. Okay.
Well, he has to leave before we do that, right?
No. If they're going to be cranky about it, might as well let them be until
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
'cause
that time.
that's true.
And then paper plates.
So they're right there. They're
Okay, so this is
Tiny
basically a mite checking kit.
Yep.
Yep.
Do
Okay.
you need me to open that? Oh, you got your hive too.
How often should we be checking for mites?
So at least 3 times a year, but at this point, so this is...
One.
Yeah.
Number.
But I would do it monthly from this point until the end,
Okay.
until it gets too cold, because even though at some point you're gonna, decide if you want to treat the hives or not.
Yep.
They can, if there's failing colonies near and they rob them, they'll bring home mites. So you can go through this process and treat them and have the mites be low, and then a month later find them off the charts high again.
Okay.
And does the mite treatment affect the honey at all?
Some do and some do not, and that's why so once we get through this, we'll kind of figure out what's going on. So this one is low. Can you smell the banana now?
Oh yeah. So are those little things coming off? Are those the mites?
They are.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. So you smell the banana smell?
Oh, I do know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I smells the smoke.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the. So when you shake a jar of bees, they release the alarm pheromone.
That does kind of make sense.
Yeah.
So there's. Let me see if I can get a good. If you can see the mites.
Okay, Google.
So what are the? Oh, sorry.
Start timer for 1 minute.
So a low count is 4 or
6,
5,
6 and under.
6 and under.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Okay.
4.
And
got
at what
4
point
mites.
would one want to
It's
treat?
probably more than that because of the sugar, but we'll see. I'm sorry.
At what point would we want to treat?
It's at 7.
That's 7.
Yeah. But also, so anything like in the 3 to 6 range. At this point, I let them go, and then, but I would use like the oxalic acid vaporizer in the wintertime, just because you can lower them really effectively in the winter and really gently. So you might as well. So you're not having to use a harsher chemical in the springtime. 7 or
interesting.
above. It's kind of, it depends on when you're taking the honey off too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, can we keep some of those mites?
Yeah. Do you want to keep them alive?
Yeah. So we can put them in the here. Richard, can
I
you
mean,
hold
they
it?
eat bee blood, so they'll die really quickly.
Will they?
Without it.
it's fine.
Okay, because you can just keep these plates.
Sorry. Oh, keep the plate.
Yeah.
We can do that, or we can petri them.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you want to petri them? Why they come off? You want big petri dishes or little ones?
Do we have a marker?
Probably the big ones.
Mhm.
Would be the best.
Yeah.
So there's the big ones. I'm just wondering if,
And then when you release the bees into the hive, I usually spread them out. If you just plop them in a big clump, it's hard to. But you can see they're mostly live, right?
Yeah, they're ghost bees.
Yeah.
are you taking? Okay, good. That is awesome.
So that's it.
Do the other
So where are
bees lick
those-
them
where are
clean?
those mites where are they living on the bee? Are they on the back ends of them?
Forgive me to not being able to remember all the correct biological names, but
Yep.
there's the hard plates in the abdomen that have a soft membrane in between them, so it can accordion, and they'll snuggle up in between the plates and pierce the soft membrane.
Oh, gotcha.
And then,
And does it kill the bee?
well, that in itself doesn't, but the viruses that they vector when they do that
Right.
will cause.
See, that's why I'm wondering if Annika needs those mites.
Yeah, I would take them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a West Nile.
Yeah, that's deformed wing virus is the bad one. So this one has.
Oh, look at them, Richard. Oh,
This is not too many. This is 3.
I thought I saw 5.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so-
This is a little bit of stuff that came out of the bottom of my
Yeah.
collection thing.
God, look at them.
Move back and it'll get nice, good lighting on it.
Oh, you bet.
No, you're good. Okay, yeah. That's all I need. That way she can.
Mark it.
But yeah, 3. That's not too bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got it. Yeah.
So this is an okay sample. If you want, on another, do you want to take those ones, or do you want to do it one that bites that aren't soaking wet and drown, or?
Does it matter?